Your life is about to be propelled forward. So if you felt like there was delays, get ready to travel, get ready for things to change. There's some form of transformation that you're going through. With Pluto being here, you've passed through some sort of portal, and this portal is going to lead to transformation. And as you're in this period of transformation, some of you guys may be separated from certain people who will have no choice but to long for you. I feel like some of you are in this period of surrender and release. You are not forcing anything or any aspect of your life. You are simply surrendering and allowing things to go the way that you feel like it's going to go. So you may go through a period of purging, whether this is through sickness, tears, purging certain things that you're holding on to, resentment, energy that was stored in your body that will be purging. And this is going to cause some sort of divine intervention. So expect divine interventions. This is like sudden breakups, people being shifted into your life, meeting new people suddenly that feel like they're meant to be. This is also detours in the sense of where if you thought you were going to go one way, things are shifting to go in a completely different way. So, with this divine intervention, anything that was imbalanced in your life is going to be made right again. People will be receiving karma based off of the negativity that they brought onto you. You will no longer have to be guarded or be afraid of vulnerability. So in your sense, you're much more open than you were a couple weeks ago. And I feel like the more balance that you find within yourself, the more equilibrium that you seek, the more yin and yang that is balanced within you, the easier it's going to be to manifest. So it seems like the amount of resources that you have is directly connected to the peace and the tranquility that you emanate from within. So you can expect for things to change and transform. This is all the connections in your life. As you balance yourself, they are going to change. You may not be connected to people in the same way that you were. You may even start distancing yourself more than usual. And this has nothing to do with them, but everything to do with you. Your tolerance level is also going to be heightened. It's like the things that you used to be able to tolerate, you just won't at all, if any. And I also see some of you moving to a calmer place physically or mentally. If you have been having a challenging time within the last, 4 months, you can guarantee that in the next 6 weeks, things are going to shift and change. As long as you maintain your sense of self and you ground yourself, grounding is going to be an important component. The more that you ground yourself and go within, the easier it's going to be to release and purge and get through this brief transition. And I also feel like you're going to be attracting people that are like-minded, people that are motivated, that are leaders from within, leaders in their own right, people that have a sense of self and a sense of direction in their life. They know where they're going, they know what they're going to tolerate, they know what they will accept, and they know who they want to entertain their energy with. So you're going to be attracting people that are very high vibing, people that are not going to take you for granted, people that do not live in lies and illusions. And also, you're going to be having a lot more options. This could be in love, in career, in projects, in skill sets, and just options in general, where before was nothing but dead ends. Now you're going to see through the illusions, through the clouds, through the things that were creating a blockage in your sight. I also feel like certain people that have refused to walk away from certain habits, they've refused to change. You're not going to be around them. No, you're not. You're going through this portal. You are transforming. There are some people around you that are very stubborn and arrogant and do not want to change. They're very in their my way or the highway type of energy, and they're going to realize that that's not going to get them where they want to go. And so where you're going, it's very peaceful. There's a lot of celebratory energy. There's a lot of things to celebrate. There's people to enjoy life and time with. The next phase of your life is more so about enjoyment and peace and balance rather than destruction or chaos or gossip or slander or any of those low vibing energy. That is not what this next cycle is about. This is why you're being separated, because certain people that have toxicities directly in their proximity, whether it is people that they associate with or energy that they carry within their aura, you are going to be forced. This is like a forced detour, because there's no way you put in all that work, time, and effort into yourself in your own life and it's going to be deterred by people close to you. No, what's going to happen is there's just going to be a separation. I also feel like chemistry and passion is going to be renewed once again in your life. If you felt bored, or if you felt like no one really just like ticked that box for you or really did it for you, that there's going to be a shift in that. This is also in relationships. If you're going through a weird cycle with your partner and things just were not where it should have been in your eyes, you can expect a renewed sense of chemistry and passion in relationships and also in your skills, especially if you had burnout or writer's block, or not being able to put the things that are in your mind down onto paper or to produce it. You can expect that to end and to have a renewed sense of passion and chemistry. You're also the shapeshifter. People don't know what to think of you. You're 1 second one way, and then you're different the next week and different the next month. The experiences that people have around you are very profound. It's also experiences that help feed their inner child, experiences that help heal their past self as well. So when it comes to you, a lot of memories are going to be coming up, especially between 2007 to 2013. That time frame is being highlighted for whatever reason. And I also feel like people should definitely not mess with you, because people don't know what guards you. And the things that guard you are not things that they can see. And some of it can even be energy that could be frightening. So to have a mission as important as yours, you have a profound amount of protection around you, to the point where certain people will get haunted for crossing you the wrong way. And some of them have had to find out the hard way. And that's why I feel like people at times are afraid of you, or they keep distant from you, or they don't know exactly what to make of you, because they see certain things when you're around, they feel certain things when you're around, they experience certain things that they can't quite put into words, and that's why they feel like you must be a shapeshifter of some way, shape, or form. So the experiences that you have within the next 6 months will be important. They will shape the perception that you're going to have. And this divine intervention, you will not be able to fight it. This is like you wanting to go on a certain path and that path being cursed to you and just being detoured to somewhere completely different. However, this next part of where you're sent to is something that's fated. It's something that will bring you prosperity. It will bring you abundance. It will bring you everything that you need and everything that you desire. Those of you guys that have dreams and aspirations that sometimes seem impossible, it's not impossible. You're actually going to be able to accomplish the things that you desire. You're going to have a helping hand to propel you forward. So this separation that you have with people that you love, these people that you long for, the reason why there's this line being drawn in the sand is because they refused to transform and you did. You did the work and they refused to do the work. So therefore, they have to be released and purged so that you can get this divine intervention to give you everything that you've possibly ever wanted or even worked for. And like I said, this next phase is going to be about celebration, enjoying your life, having a good time, lighthearted energy, spending time and making memories with people that you love. Creating new positive memories is what you're going to be working on this next phase.